Hey Raw Beauties, it's your favorite MUA here, Rena Elise, and I am back with a makeup tutorial. This is going to be the first makeup tutorial on this channel. So if you don't know, I started a new channel dedicated strictly towards my brand, Raw Beauty, and I'm also an MUA, and yeah, so I just wanted to start like makeup tutorials and just do all things dedicated to my brand and my business here on this channel. So this is going to be our first video, and I am giving my brand ambassador Shakira, she looks so beautiful by the way, we're giving her a chocolate glitter glam. So right now, as you can see, I am filling in her brows, turning nothing into something, honey, because Shakira, we love you, but babe, you don't have a lot of eyebrow here. So that's what we're doing right now. The eyebrow pencil I use is the Morphe. I don't know which one. I think it's the thin tip one. It's not the definer. I can't think of the other name, but it's the color Java. This is one of my favorite brow pencils because the consistency is just like top tier, and it is a very natural color. Because you know sometimes you get eyebrow products and they're just like too dark, and like I don't know, it's like too heavy. Like this is a natural dark brown. It gives off a black look. It looks really good against dark skin. So this is the brow pencil that I always use. Now some people, they do their brows like at the end of the look. You can do it either or. So when I'm showing a tutorial, it's not to show you the right way to do makeup. This is how I do makeup, and hopefully like, you know, you can pick up some tips because I've watched many tutorials and I still do makeup the way that I see fit. So right now I'm just going ahead and I am, you know, sculpting up under the eyebrow, cleaning up those extra hairs and making my shape. A flat, nice brush will always do the job here for this. I wish I would have showed y'all how it looks because as you can see, like, well, you if you don't know, but I'm very bad at describing things. So tutorials are my best friend because I have a makeup one-on-one classes that I offer. If y'all interested in that, definitely go ahead and DM me so you can book that. We can either use one of my models or we can do a one-on-one. But I'm very bad at describing things. Like, I know what I'm trying to say, but I don't know how to, like, give you the words to say exactly that. So, yeah. Right now, I'm going in with this chocolate color, and I am just piling that in her crease on her lid so we can go ahead and, you know, make that chocolate color our base. I like when you put your gun at the red light. I like all that violence, give me this function. Niggas want me to get ratchet. Niggas want me to attack it. Put the hood on, all the time me catches. Aren't you like Bob Saget? Greedy, I can't pass it. Eating everything, nigga, no fasting. I don't care much you knew me in the past tense. I ain't no Julian style, this ain't no last dance. We pass it. Wait. Fucking on my ex cause he validate me. Fucking up a check, I don't want no receipt. Mind get possessed, let my space speak freely. Hey, my past can't escape me. The idea for this look for me was very like flesh tone glam. I think that's very cute. It's very like luxurious. It looks good. So that's basically what I was trying to do here. So now I'm just going in and I'm not cutting a crease, but I'm setting a lighter base color so I can go ahead and make sure that I know exactly how I want the glitter to look or where I want it to be. This always just helps like define certain pieces on your eye when you add that concealer. It doesn't necessarily have to be a cut crease, but it definitely helps with the look of that. You'll see as I put down like the glitter and how it went ahead and defined that particular spot. And it also gives off that, yeah, it just gives off that cut crease look. But just lately, I feel like cut creases are never going to go out of style. But I do feel that this kind of is like, it looks a little bit more natural to me. It flows better. And it's for the girlies that don't like heavy makeup or like super defined makeup, but they still want to give off a little bit of like style or a little bit of glam. So right now I'm just going ahead and I am going back on top of that concealer to help blend it out with a darker brown. And then now I'm going ahead and I'm adding on the glue. So I always use the Duo Lash Glue for any glue that I have to use on the face. Stones, glitter, lashes. The green one is the sensitive one. It's the best one in my opinion. And then this is a glitter that I have. All of these products will be listed in the description of my Amazon storefront. So all of this glitter is just like a glitter I found on Amazon. It came with a whole bunch of different like loose glitters. This is a very chocolate color. It was really pretty, like a golden bronze chocolate. I don't really know how to describe it, but it looks really good. So as you can see, I just put it in there where I put the concealer to help give it that bright look, because you don't want it to be too dark. You want it to look like it's popping, but you also want it to look like it's flowing. So that's what that concealer does. And then adding on that color to help like blend it in and bring it back to a flow. Definitely, that definitely does help as well. I hope I'm not just saying anything. I hope y'all understand what I'm trying to say, because again, your girl cannot describe. So I went in with a darker brown within the same family to go ahead and blend the glitter in with it. I always use a darker color because I feel like it looks more defined. I did end up putting it at the top where I put the other brown, just because I felt like it started to look a little bit better. That darker brown helped it look better to me, because again, she is a darker girl, so the chocolates are definitely going to blend in with her a little bit more. But as you see, you still can see the lighter brown at the top. But yeah, so now we're just going ahead and we're hydrating her skin, getting her skin ready for foundation. Skin prep is so important. I didn't really skin prep like I should have when I first started doing makeup, and it really does make a difference, y'all. Invest in your skin prep. Like, that will definitely set the tone for how the face is going to look, and also how it's going to take products. You want the skin to take the products, because your skin can reject certain products if it is, one, allergic, or two, it is not prepped properly to receive all that. Everybody doesn't wear makeup, so sometimes your skin can be like, this is foreign, we don't want that. So now I'm just going ahead and adding on her foundation. As you can see, I'm putting a light color right on her cheeks, like a lighter tone right on her cheeks and on her nose. Because this, to me, I'm not really like the makeup artist who wants to like color correct and all that. Like, I'll color correct, of course, if it's like dire. But I embrace the different tones that the face has, and I find a way to make them flow together, to not necessarily change them, but I like them to flow together. So if someone has like color disfiguration on, like, they have like different tones on their face, I'll make sure that I see those tones and I go ahead and enhance them, but I won't try to like necessarily get rid of them. Now, some cases they're like too much of a difference, then it's like, okay, we got to make this one look, girl, we're gonna have to make this one color. But like, I also like to add on like lighter colors. To me, it just flows better. It gives off a natural effect of the skin, and it also helps my clients continue to recognize themselves. I'm a makeup artist. I don't want you to look too different, but I want you to be in awe when I'm done. So yeah, again, I hope that makes sense. But right now I'm just using a damp sponge and I'm blending that in. I feel that sponges make the makeup look a little bit more natural. You still get a full coverage look, but I feel like it takes off the foundation that's not needed. Whereas a brush is definitely more full coverage. I definitely feel like if you want more of a full coverage, use a brush to blend in your foundation. So I'm just going ahead and defining the top of the brow. I use foundation. I used to use concealer, but again, I specialize in natural applications. So I'm always going to go the natural route. So using foundation is more natural because it just looks like the brow was already there. Versus concealer, it still kind of can look the same, but you know, when you're doing more of a glam, that's what you use. So this concealer, I know some of y'all probably like, oh no, that's too light for her, or that's not the right undertone. The powder that I use, it naturally is going to darken the concealer, so I always go like a shade lighter in the concealer range, and then you'll see at the end it definitely flows. And you know, you gotta stay down for the come up, you know, so y'all will see at the end. But yeah, this is how I go ahead and, you know, put the concealer on. And then you always want to shape. So I feel like I could have did a better job at shaping her face here with the concealer. Especially around the chin area. I should have made it more of a triangle because she already has like a rounder chin, and to help with the definition of the chin, I should have did more of an angle when I put that on there. So just pay attention to that for you all when you are using this on your clients, or if you're using it on yourself. You'll see what I'm talking about like once I'm done with the face. But she still look good at the end of the day. She still look good. But definitely I should have used like a more triangular shape to put the concealer on there. When I blend out, I go around the edges first and then come in where more of the product is, because I feel like sometimes when you start in the middle and you have more product there, it'll kind of be too much. Like, it doesn't blend right to me. I don't really know how else to say it. It doesn't blend right to me. I feel like your product should be more in the center anyway. So blending out the edges and then blending in the center always looks better to me, and it helps me gain control over how much product how I want my product to spread out in that exact area. So yeah, so like you'll see here, I'm going to blend out her edges on the concealer over here, and then I'm going to stop, and then I'm going to switch to the other side of her face and then blend out those edges over there, and then I'm going to come back in on this side and blend out the rest of her face, because I don't want the heavier product from that side of the face to go over to this side. Now I brought more product over here, and then it won't be even. So you'll see that as I'm doing it. But yeah, that's how I like to blend. I think that works best for me. So I definitely say give that a chance. If you all are kind of struggling on how to maintain your product flow and how to like control it, I definitely think this helped me gain control of that. So yeah, I definitely recommend that for you all. So for her concealer color, also what I do feel like I should have done, I do. So this is how I do makeup. So if you can see, her neck is the same color as her face. It matches perfectly. But her chest is very red tone, and it's probably like 2.5 shades lighter than her neck and her face. So normally what I do, if the chest is like that, I will use the concealer color to match the chest so that it can even out. I think that always looks good to me. I do wish that I would have used more of like a more red probably on the outside, so maybe like two concealer colors. That color that I use on her, I do love it on her. I think it looks very, like, it gives a very good like natural highlight. So I do feel like I should have used that more in the corner, like closer to the corner of her eye, and then use more of a color that matches her chest, more towards the cheek area. That way it would have blended out, and it would have like really meshed well together with her neck, her chest, and the highlight, because you know we want to give like a little bright under eye. But you kind of get that at the end with the powder, because we use Laura Mercier's powder, and you know she has the, was it warm honey, I believe it's called. Is it warm honey? No, warm honey is the, maybe I think it is warm honey, and then they have the translucent honey. So yeah, so the powder definitely does help bring that red back in there. But yeah, so right now I am just sculpting out her face. So not, I don't know, but I use bronzer. to sculpt. So like contour and bronzer to me are kind of like the same thing. Contour is more like shape defining and it's thicker. Bronzer to me gives the same feel, but it's it's more on the natural side. And so I know like a lot of people that come to me, they are more mature and they're like, I don't want contour because it makes me look too strong, or and I respect that. So what I started to do for my clients to please my clientele was use bronzer more instead of contour. Now, I do have some people that come to me like, I want the drag. I want to look more defined. I want you to contour. I want the contour. So then I use contour. But like that's just not something that I use on my clients often. The bronzer still defines and still looks good. So I've been using that more. And again, it just looks more natural. So here we are. We're going in with the powder. I'm using it to press into her skin, and then I'm go ahead and I'm going to bake. So I set and I bake. To me, it just looks better. So you'll see as I'm doing that, like right now, I'm go ahead and I put it everywhere that I put the concealer. Now, I only leave it on like up under the eye. I don't really leave it on the face anywhere else too long because, I don't want that cast. Even though this is Laura Mercier and it's translucent, she is the GOAT, honey. But I still don't want to leave it on there too long. And then I just go back over and you'll see like I'm taking it off now here. And then, of course, it's going to be lightened up because I used the powder. But then I am going to go back over that same area with the sponge that I used to put the foundation on to go ahead and give it more of that natural color again. But we still want to make sure that it doesn't crease. So that's just the whole point of putting the powder on there and taking it right off. We don't want it to crease because you talk, you move your mouth, and we don't want any of that. So I'm just going ahead and I'm putting that color back onto her face that some of the powder may have taken off. I'm using the bronzer again, just going back over in those little areas to make sure the color is still there. And then, like I said, went back over and you see how it calmed that area down. But it still is giving highlight and it's still set, so we're good. And now I'm just going under her waterline and I'm putting that black up under there. You can use a pencil. I use eyeshadow. It just pops a little bit to me. I mean, the pencil, it'll do the same thing. So either or, it's no right way, again, to do makeup. It's whatever works for you and whatever gets you booked, honey, because we need those books, honey. I like when you put your gun at the red light. I like all that violence, give me this function. Niggas want me to get ratchet. Niggas want me to attack it. Put the hood on, all the time me catches. Aren't you like Bob Saget? Greedy, I can't pass it. Eating everything, nigga, no fasting. I don't care much you knew me in the past tense. I ain't no Julian Styles, this ain't no last dance. We pass it. Wait. Fucking on my ex cause he validate me. Fucking up a check, I don't want no receipt. Mind get possessed, let my spirit speak freely. Hey, my past can't escape me. My pussy precedes me. Why my how the times change? I'm still playing the victim and you still playing the picky. It's so embarrassing. All of the things I need living inside of me. I can't see it. It's so embarrassing. All of the love I see living inside of me. I can't see, I'm blind. You ain't getting your bitch back. Calm down, shit could be worse, never say that. I don't want pipe down, rather get paid back. Mama told me never see where you lay at. I don't want righteousness, I hurt too much, I lost too much, I lost too much. I hit my clutch and boom, third day pop out the tomb. I like when you put your gun at the red light. I like all that violence, give me this function.
ratchet. Niggas want me to attack it. Put the hood on, all the time me cash it. Aren't you like Bob Saget? Greedy, I can't pass it. Eating everything, nigga, no fasting. I don't care much you knew me in the past tense. I ain't no Julian Styles, this ain't no last dance. We pass it. Wait. Fucking on my ex cause he validate me. Fucking up a check, I don't want no receipt. Mind get possessed, let my spirit speak freely. Hey, my past can't escape me. My pussy precedes me. Why my how the times change? I'm still playing the victim and you still playing the picky.
So as you see, I am going back up under her waterline, and I am going ahead and right up under her waterline, and I am putting that chocolate brown up under there. Ladies, please start adding this to your makeup routine. This definitely helps pop the eye. Like, this will make your eye pop so much more, and it'll definitely add a new level that you unlock to your makeup skill and your foundation. I mean, not your foundation, your routine, because it just looks better. Like, it really does help bring some definition to the eyes. It helps accentuate the eyes. It just looks so good. I just have to come in here and say that, like, put that color up under there, girl. Don't be scared.
I like when you put your gun at the red light. I like all that violence, give me this function. Niggas want me to get ratchet. Niggas want me to attack it. Put the hood on, all the time me cash it. Aren't you like Bob Saget? Greedy, I can't pass it. Eating everything, nigga, no fasting. I don't care much you knew me in the past tense. I ain't no Julian Styles, this ain't no last dance. We pass it. Wait. Fucking on my ex cause he validate me. Fucking up a check, I don't want no receipt. Mind get possessed, let my spirit speak freely. Hey, my past can't escape me. My pussy precedes me. Why my how the times change? I'm still playing the victim and you still playing the picky. It's so embarrassing. All of the things I need living inside of me. I can't see it. It's so embarrassing. All of the love I see living inside of me. I can't see, I'm blind. You ain't getting your bitch back. Calm down, shit could be worse, never say that. I don't want pipe down, rather get paid back. Mama told me never see where you lay at. I don't want righteousness, I hurt too much, I lost too much, I lost too much. I hit my clutch and boom, third day pop out the tomb. I like when you put your gun at the red light. I like all that violence.
I just came on here to say, y'all better be using mascara on them bottom lashes. Like, y'all better. Do you see the difference? Like, it just gives that smoky look. Like, I just love that. She just looks so, like, rich right here. Like, it's giving boss babe, entrepreneur baddie. Like, it's just giving luxury, you know? And that's what we're giving over here at Raw Beauty. So all the boss babes, entrepreneur girlies, the girls that's working real hard to make $1 out of a dime, come and sit in our chair, honey. Make sure y'all set that face. Yes. It looks so good. Love the flesh tone. Let me know what y'all think of this look. DM me if y'all have any like specific looks y'all want me to try, or like if whatever videos you want to see dedicated to makeup. I'm definitely going to do a sit down Q&A too soon. So yeah, if it's any like new trends y'all want me to try, I'm thinking of doing the porcelain doll. I really think I want to do that, but I don't know if I want to do it on myself or not. But yeah, so this is how her makeup came out, and just let us know what you think. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, and bye.
Never say that. I don't want pipe down, rather get paid back. Mama told me never see where you lay at. I don't want righteousness, I hurt too much, I lost too much, I lost too much. I hit my clutch and boom.